By this point, Karen had meddled with everything from my fences to my pool to my livestock. But somehow, she found a brand new hill to die on my Wi-Fi. It started innocently enough. She showed up on my porch one evening, arms crossed, tapping her foot like she was about to deliver a court summons. "You need to give me your Wi-Fi password," she said flatly. I blinked. No. Why would I do that?" She huffed. "Because your signal reaches my house, and it's interfering with mine. I demand access to balance it out." I almost laughed. "Karen, that's not how Wi-Fi works." But she wasn't joking. She launched into a rant about how the HOA had the authority to regulate frequencies, and how sharing resources builds community. In reality, I knew she was just tired of paying her internet bill, so I shut the door in her face. The next morning, she tried again. This time, she shouted through the door, "The HOA is requiring you to provide the password. You'll be fined." That's when I got petty. I logged into my router and renamed the network from HomeNet_5G to Karen Circles. Then I changed the password to something unguessable and went about my day. Not 30 minutes later, I heard her screaming from her yard. "You changed it. I can see it. This is harassment." By noon, there was a knock on my door. Not Karen this time, the cops. "Sir," the officer began, clearly trying not to laugh. "Your neighbor says you're refusing to share your Wi-Fi with her." I raised an eyebrow. Is that a crime now?" The officer sighed. "No, it's not. But she was insistent we check." Just then, Karen stormed out of her yard, waving her HOA binder like it was the Constitution. "Arrest him. He's stealing bandwidth from the community. He owes us access." The cop deadpanned. "Ma'am, that's not how the internet works," she shrieked. "Then make him give me the password." The officer looked at me, looked back at her, and finally said, "Ma'am, if you don't stop wasting our time, you'll be the one getting charged with filing a false report." Karen froze, her mouth opening and closing like a fish. The best part? The body cam footage made its way online after a neighbor submitted it to a local transparency channel. The clip went viral overnight. Karen screaming about bandwidth theft, while the cop tried not to crack up. Comments rolled in like wildfire. "Imagine calling the cops because you're too cheap to pay for Wi-Fi. Karen doesn't understand physics, the internet, or basic human decency. Rename it to Karen ______. Next." From then on, Karen had to face the humiliation of being the lady who called the cops over a Wi-Fi password. And yes, I left the network name as Karen ______. She thought she could demand my password. Instead, she earned herself a permanent meme.